Hello, everybody. My name is Peter, and I come from a company that's name is Brammer. And we are a company in the whole of Europe. There we are in more in 90 countries in Europe and have more than 3,500 employees. But in Denmark, we are not so big. There we are only 10 employees. And we have more in 3.5 million products in line and have more than 350,000 items on stock we can deliver from day to day to our customers. And we are delivering to manufacturing companies spare parts to them, and we have everything, I think, because we are very bearings, electric motors, gear, work clothes, safety shoes. I normally say to a person that if you can name an item, and we get it to you. So. And I have looked on request a mail from a customer what we can improve the efficiency. And the first one we require the request from the customer, and after that I shall print the request out, and then I go to the copy room and get my request paper and go back to my desk. Then I create the offer to the customer and send them a mail with the offer, and after that I archivate my paper in a box on my left side. And the whole this process take me slightly 620 seconds, and I have a work efficiency in 96%. It's very high, but it can be better. I have a look on the source of way, and the first one, I need to have the request before I can start the process. Then I print the request. It's over-processing because I have two screens on my desk. So I have one to the mail and the other screen to my program we use to create the offer in. So it's not necessary to print the request out. Then I pick the request as a transportation I don't need. If I don't print the request, I don't have to go for the paper. Create the offer that I need to give the customer the offer. And activate the request is necessary because the system activated itself, so activate the paper don't necessary. And here are my updated workflow, and after I use the link, there I received the request, and after I have received the request, I create the offer, and then I have a work efficiency on 100%. This is very good, and I have looked about the paper waste we have used very much, but I don't save a lot of time on one process, but we do this many times of the day, so for one day we will get some minutes, but not a huge time. The conclusion is we save a little bit time, but not much, but we save the money because we don't need to print the paper out, so that's good for the company. And when we save paper, we do better for the environment, and that helps the rainforest. Some are good for all people. Yes, that's all I have. So, any questions?
I have a question. You said that there wasn't that much savings because how many transactions are you processing a day?
Now now we don't have so much in Denmark. We are a little low the request, but I think we have 20 maybe of the day. But
Okay.
this is only me, and the other has some too they go. So
Is this a typical problem that could be solved at all the locations for Brammer?
I don't know because I don't know how they work in the other countries. So that cannot.
Okay. But it would be important, I think, that if you take this, even though in scale it's small, to be able to communicate that broadly across Brammer.
Yes.
To say, look, here's what we've done here at our location, and we saved X number amount. If you multiply that times all the locations, it could represent a significant opportunity.
Yes, that's good.
Do you notice any other areas in your current workplace that you see that there's nexus of paper?
Yes, then we shall my supervisor shall create the payments to the our customers. She print the whole list out, but she has it on a mail, so she could do the same on this process. But she thinks that she has more control than she has the data.
I just want to make a comment. When you go back to your supervisor or your organization, I mean, you might want to think how you present this so that your supervisor looks good. I'm not sure, maybe you don't want to go back and say, hey, you know, and this is all bad. We have to do, maybe that would be bad too. And how do you do it so that your supervisor looks good? You look good. Everybody looks good, and then you get hired for all. You know, I don't know how it works, but something to think about.
Yes, teachers from Denmark, Hans is not here. He say the same to us. We should try to get them to look good and try to get them to think that their ID and not ours. It will be easier to get the ID.
I think you should present it as opportunities. It's always an opportunity to save money, an opportunity to be more efficient. So instead of always saying, I mean, it is a problem, you know, but we change the word to opportunity and it sounds a little better.
Yeah.
You know, and again, like he mentioned, the dollar amounts is much more, there's more of an interest. So.
Any question more? No? So I'll say thank you for listening to me, and I think you should remember that if all companies take a small speed, when we are all about to take a huge step for the environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, and thank you all. I realized that lunch is in the back of the room. Brian's asked me if I would quickly wrap this up, and I'm happy to do that first by acknowledging Adrian, and thank you so much for lending your expertise and your insights and your time. We really, really appreciate that. And Laura, thank you for all the great work you did instruction-wise. We've spent the last 2 weeks getting very lean and mean, haven't we? And we're about to get fat, so that's a nice balance before you then head on. Thank you also to our audience, and thank you for joining us, Dr. Aguilar, and providing your support as well. That's Brian's boss. So during our meet and greet, be sure and say what a great job Brian does with this program, if you don't mind. Finally, everyone here witnessed your finish line, and what an impressive finish it was. However, you and I share a special secret, and that is where you started in this. And I have to congratulate you. You all have done such a fantastic job in such a short period of time. So, congratulations, and let's celebrate with some lunch. Thank you all.
Mm-hmm.